This conference will now be recorded.
Guys, is my voice is audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Guys, is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice is audible or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay. So in the last session, we have discussed about the JSON data types and what exactly the JSON and how to prepare the JSON formats and what are the various data types supported by the JSON and then how to prepare the JSON formats we have discussed. Okay, now, so let's see some more examples on this JSON and then we'll see how to parse the JSON content. Okay, now, so as of now, we have discussed how to prepare the JSON format for an array, for a single element, and for an object we have discussed. For example, I have a class. Okay, I have a class. It's my custom class, which is having some members inside that. For that class, I want to prepare the JSON format. Okay, for that class, I would like to prepare the JSON format. Then how to prepare the JSON format for my custom class? Now let's see. For example, let's take a small use case. Prepare the JSON format for the below custom class. I'm having my own custom class like public class some student, public class some student. So now as part of this class, I'm having some set of members inside it like public integer student ID, comma age, public string student name, and then I would like to specify the address and the contact number. Next, public decimal fee amount. Okay, public decimal fee amount and public Boolean is active. Whether the student is currently studying in our class or not. Okay, I would like to know. For that one, I'm having that member variable is active. So this is my class, student class. For this class, I would like to prepare the JSON format. Okay, I would like to prepare the JSON format. So how to prepare the JSON format for this class here? Okay, now, so for that one, JSON format. So we need to prepare the JSON format here. So JSON format of content should be always enclosing with that curly braces or the flower braces. Now, In the JSON that already told you, each and every information will be storing in the form of key and the value pairs. Okay. Here, what is the key? Key is nothing but the student, and the value is nothing but values of that student, nothing but members of that student, details of that student. Okay. Now, so in this case, I'm indicating that key. Key I'm indicating like as student, and the value. So now value contains what here? It is having so many elements inside this. It will be having so many elements. That means each and every student will be having the student ID, his age, name, address, contact number, fee amount, is active. So these are the elements are available. Now these elements are of same type. No, different types. These are integer type, these are string type, these are decimal type, these are boolean types. How can we club the multiple different types of elements? Object data type. So already we have discussed. Object data type will allow us to store a collection of different elements. So now here we need to prepare that object over here. This is the key. Okay, this is the key, and this is the value here. Value is what? Again in object. Okay, now here we can specify that object elements here. I'm indicating. So this is the value. Value is nothing but object. So what are those values are available? Student ID. Okay, student ID. I'm indicating the value 100001, comma, age. I'm indicating some 12 or some 14, and then student name. I'm indicating some Rakesh Kumar, and then address. I'm indicating some Kukatpalli, Hyderabad, and then contact number. I'm indicating the value, some information, and then fee amount. Fee is a decimal. That means it is numerical type. No need to enclose in the double quotations. So now here I'm indicating that fee amount value is like some 12,000, comma, and then is active. Is active is a Boolean type, so I'm indicating directly true. Okay. So we have prepared the JSON format. This is my actual class, student class. For that student class, we are representing this as student class information in the form of the JSON format, where JSON format of content should be always enclosing inside that curly braces or flower braces. So I have specified that starting flower braces and then ending of that flower braces. And then inside that we have to specify the information. But in the JSON format, every content will be in the form of key and the value. Here key is what? Student. Each student contains so many properties, so many values like the student ID, student age, student name, address, contact number, fee amount, is active. These are the various members are available for each and every student. But now in order to store all these elements, we need an array type. Okay, we need a collection type. But if I'm going with an array, then array will not support, because these all the elements are of not same type. These are different types of elements. Some elements of type integer, some elements of type string, some elements are decimal, some elements are boolean. So at that time we need to store these elements in the form of an object. So that here I'm indicating the key as a student, and then I'm going to be indicating this value as a object again here. Okay, this is the key and this is the value. Whenever I'm passing the key, based on this key we can able to get this value itself. Okay, clear? Now the next one, understood the concept how to prepare the JSON format? Now let's take one more use case. Prepare the JSON format for the account object, which holds the below fields, like the account name field, rating, industry, annual revenue, phone, fax, active underscore underscore C. These are the fields are available. Let's prepare the JSON format for this account. Now tell me how to prepare the JSON format for this. Initially, we have to specify that floor braces. Okay. Now, here the key, nothing but one account record. So now for that one, I'm indicating that key as some ACC. We can give any name, whatever you want. ACC, account, or accounts, anything, whatever you want, you can give any name here. This is the key. So now this account record will be holding what? So many values. But all the values are of not same type. These are different types of elements. So that here we need to prepare in the form of that object. Name property. Name is having like a summary D labs. Next, rating value, heart, industry. I'm indicating some chemicals. Annual revenue. I'm indicating some 45 lakhs. Phone. I'm indicating the value. Fax. I'm indicating the value. Active underscore underscore C. I'm indicating the value. Yes. So this is a way we can prepare the JSON format for your standard classes which has been given by Salesforce. Okay. So we have to enclose that JSON content inside that curly braces. And then we have to specify the key and then value. Value means what? ACC means what? One account record, and then that account record is having the values. This is the values of those account records information. So whenever I'm passing the key, we can able to get the whole details of that account record itself. There is no limitations. Okay, a number of levels you can go with that. Okay, in that one we can have the key and we can have some more values also. There is no limitation. Okay, clear? Next one, write one more JSON format. Create the JSON format for the below hiring manager class. For the below hiring manager class or hiring manager object. Hiring manager object is having the various fields like name field is there, contact number, email ID, location, PAN number. These are the fields are available. These are the fields are available for my hiring manager object. So prepare the JSON format for this particular string. Write the code for this. Done? Now, the JSON content here. I'm preparing that. The key is like as HR record and then value. Value is an object type. So now it will be holding the elements. What is that element here? First one is name. I'm indicating some Sandeep Kumar. Second one, contact number. I'm specifying the value. Email ID. sandeep@gmail.com. Location. I'm indicating some Hyderabad. PAN number. I'm indicating some value. I'm indicating the values here. So now we can specify the JSON format. Okay, we can specify the JSON format for the hiring manager object here. I'm indicating that HR record. This is the key that I'm specifying over here. And then for this particular key, for this HR record, these are the various values are available. These are the various name properties are available. Name property and the value, contact number value, email ID value, location value, and the PAN number value. All this information we have specified. Okay, clear? Now, next one. Take one more use case. Create a JSON format for two lead records. That means a collection. First lead record and then second lead record. How can we include? Both will be lead records only. Both will be same type, right? Then what we can do? What we can go now? How to store the multiple elements of same type? Array. Okay, array. How to represent the array in JSON format? Square braces. That's it. How to represent that array? Array can be represented in the form of that square braces. That already we have discussed that. Specify the key and then specify the values over here. Okay, so value in the sense what here? Again, this will be a key and the value pair. Nothing but one HR record and the second HR record, or the first lead record, second lead record, third lead record, like that. Multiple records information we can able to store inside this. Okay, now. So now I want to prepare that here. Let's see how to prepare the JSON format, okay, for a collection of lead records. So I'm indicating that JSON format here. This is the key. Key is lead records and the value. Value is what? How many lead records are there? 2 lead records. So to specify that, first lead record, we need to use one flower braces here. Nothing but it's for the first lead record, for the second lead record. Both I would like to combine. How can we combine? By using a array. Okay, by using a array. Is the first lead record information, comma, second lead record information. So the first lead record contains what? It will be having that values. The various values are available. First lead record, like for example, as part of lead, I would like to take some fields. Like as the first name of the lead record, last name of the lead record, email, phone, fax, title, and then I would like to specify for the lead I'm indicating website. These are the information I would like to specify. So the first lead record information we can specify. Okay, so this is the key lead records, which is the key, nothing but the array name. So based on this array name, we can able to collect that element. These are the elements. Array element should be always there inside that the square braces. Now every element is again a lead record. Lead record contains all these values. So this is nothing but an object again. So I'm indicating that the first name. First name is some Ram. Last name Kumar. Email ram@some gmail.com. Phone. I'm indicating the value. Fax. I'm indicating the value. Title. I'm indicating the sales manager. Website. I'm indicating www.somegmail.com. So these are the information is available for the first lead record. The first lead person will be holding the first name as Ram Kumar, and then email ID as the ram@gmail.com, contact number, fax number, title, and the website. Like the similar way, this is one lead record information. I want to store one more lead record information so that I'm indicating second lead record. Every element has to be get separated by using a comma. We have to specify the comma here. Second lead person name is some Suresh. His email ID is suresh@some gmail.com. Contact number is some different value. And the fax number I'm giving same. Designation I'm indicating the project manager. Website I'm indicating like as some tcs.com. Like that, multiple records information also we can store by preparing an array. Okay. Whenever if you're storing the multiple information, then we need to use that array format. Like for example, assume that, let me show you a small example. Let's see. Now, for example, I'm having that postal pin code. That means whenever I'm giving that, the pin code number, based on that pin code, what are the various postal department branches are available, we can able to fetch. So this is one of the website prepared by the postal department people in India, because the people can know what are the various branches are available based on that, the pin code number. Based on the pin code number, we can able to get all the postal departments information, what are the branches are available, everything. Now in this case, for example, if I'm giving that pin number, okay, like as 110001, okay, if I'm giving this one, it is giving the response like this. Okay, now it will be giving the response like this, where we are having one postal department branch is available here, the post office. This is a key, and this is a value here. Okay, this is a value. So they have given one postal branch information. Like as there is a branch is available based on this pin code, we have only one branch, that is Baroda House. This is the branch name and the description. Branch type, this is the sub post office. Delivery status non-delivery. Circle is New Delhi. District is Central Delhi. Division is New Delhi Central. Region Delhi. State Delhi, and then country India. Okay. So now, if the pin code number is a valid one, it will be giving the response like this. If the pin code is invalid, it will be giving the information like this. Post office, it will be indicating like as null. That means null means there is no records has been found. Now, sometimes you can raise a question. Sir, for example, with this pin code, I'm having multiple branches are available. Then how it will be representing? Now they have given that example 2. Search by post office branch name. Based on the branch name also we can able to search. At that time we are having that multiple branches are available with that branch name. So now based on that, the branch name, we can able to search for that information. Based on that, we are having the multiple branches. Now this is the post office information. Now this is, they have given like as an array, nothing but starting like as array, because they are having multiple branches here. Based on that name, they are having 2 branches are available. This is the first branch information. This is one object. And then comma, second branch information. This is the second branch information. If you're having multiple, some more information also. But all these things are going to be enclosing in that square braces here. That means array. Nothing but multiple branches information also we can able to fetch. That facility is available. For example, let me go with this API code. Let me go with this URL. Now I'm using this URL. Here I'm indicating that URL like as inside that pin code I'm entering like as 500038. Okay. So like as SR Nagar pin code number I'm entering here. With this one, how many branches, postal department branches are available? I would like to fetch. Now let's copy the response. This is the response has been written by the web service. This is the JSON format of response. We need to collect this one, and then I'm pasting over here inside a separate notepad. Now tell me how many branches are available here. Now number of pin codes found 2. Now status is success, nothing but it has been processed successfully. This is the post office information. So now this is the key. Key is what? Post office. And then the value. Value is what? Array. Okay, they have indicated that square braces. That means array. Because with that same pin code, we may be having multiple branches. This is the first one. This is the first branch information, second branch information. They have indicated that. This is the array and then JSON format here. This is the response. We have received, okay, 2 branches are available here. With the first branch here. This is the first branch information, second branch information. 2 branches are available with the pin code 500038. Okay, this is the first branch information. The first branch is Sanjeev Reddy Nagar branch. Second one is Vengal Rao Nagar branch. 2 branches are available based on the pin code 500038. So in this case, this is the first branch information. Name, this is the branch name. Description, some information. Branch type, they're indicating. Delivery status, and then circle, and then district, and the division, and the region, and the block, and the state, and the country, and the pin code. They have specified the whole information. This is one branch details over here, like as object. Second branch information is the second branch information. They have indicated the second branch information also to you. So this is the second branch information. So multiple branches information. This is one branch information. Up to this part is one branch information. This is the second branch information. They're clubbing together with the help of an array. Because this is also a post office branch detail. This is also post office branch detail. That means both are post office branch details only. So that they are going to be clubbing with the help of that array type here. This is the key and this is the array of elements here. Like the similar way, we are preparing our own formats here. This is the key. Nothing but the lead records, nothing but multiple lead records. So now this is one lead record information up to this part, and this is the second lead record information. Both we are combining together with the help of a array type here. Okay, clear? Now, next one. So write one more JSON format here. Clear up to this one? Preparing single and preparing the multiple objects also by preparing an array. Okay, now. So now we are preparing. Okay, next step is whenever the third-party system is giving the response like this. The third-party system is giving a response like this. How can we split this whole information? Okay, how to parse this information? For that one, we are using the concept of JSON parser. by using the JSON parser here. Now we are preparing, okay, the JSON format. Suppose if I'm collecting the JSON response from a third-party system, how can we convert into our own type? How can we parse that JSON content, okay, by splitting that whole information to the various small parts? We'll see that concept also. Which one? It may be vary also here. Suppose sometimes here I don't want to display the null elements here. At that time we can make it as, okay, blank. Now we have to indicate null. Okay. Now, next one. Take one more use case. Prepare the JSON format for the below wrapper class. I'm having a wrapper class. That means inner class is also available. For example, my class is like this: public class case manager. Here I'm having that members. Here two members are available: public case record. Second one, public boolean is closed. So this is my wrapper class. So inside my class case manager, I have defined one variable boolean type. Second one is what? Case. Case is what? A subject. So now this case class will be having what elements? Case number, and then type, origin, and then status, and then reason, subject, description. All these things are available here. Then how can we indicate that? So this is the case record, nothing but case manager. I would like to represent the case informations also. So now the case record information along with that a boolean parameter also. How to represent? Now let's see practically. First of all, we have to use that JSON format here, that is curly braces, and then specify the key. This is the case manager. Each case manager record where class will be holding one case record along with that a boolean parameter also both. Now in this case I'm indicating that. So now case record are some CS cases, and then the values. Okay, we have to specify the value. So now this is the key for the case manager. I'm indicating that cases. Okay, and then value. Value means what? It will be holding what? A case record along with a boolean parameter here. So in this case, case record is what? Again, it is a object type, so that we can specify. I'm indicating case record, which will be having the values. Okay, values. Along with that, a boolean parameter over here. Okay, boolean parameter is what? Is closed. Is closed. True. Okay, is closed. True. So now as part of this case record, what it contains, it will be holding the values. Case record is holding the values here. What values are available? Case number. I'm indicating the number value. Status. New. Type. Mechanical. Reason. Performance. Origin. Web. Subject. My webcam is unable to capture the videos. Like that. So now, in order to store that cases information, I'm using that cases like as a case manager. In that one here, in each and every case manager, for example, you can give for your confirmation case manager. We can give the same name also, no problem. For this case manager, what the case manager contains? Case manager contains a case record information. Along with that, it will be holding the Boolean value, which is indicating whether this case is closed or not. Okay, so now, but when you go to that, the case record information, but this case record is nothing but an object again here, which will be having the key, it will be having the values. So values means again object, because it is having different elements will be available. Case number, status, type, reason, origin, subject, the whole information will be available to you. So this is the case record information, comma, the second element. Up to this is the case record, and then second element is closed, which is will be a Boolean parameter. So I'm indicating the value true. Okay, so like that we can able to prepare. So now it may be a normal class, it may be a wrapper class also. We can able to prepare that JSON format also directly. Clear? Now, so as of now, we know how to prepare the JSON formats for the single elements and for the arrays, for the objects, for our custom class, for our wrapper classes we have discussed. Now, as of now, we are preparing the JSON format and we are going to be sending the JSON information to the third-party people. Suppose if the third-party people is sending the JSON format to me, then at that time, how can we collect that JSON format of response and how can we parse it? Okay. For example, assume that I'm going to be using a web service. Okay, I'm using a web service. So this is the web service which I'm using right now. This is the web service URL. Okay, endpoint here. We have to specify the pin code. Based on that pin code, we can able to get that information of that postal department branches which are available based on the pin code, which is a get method. They're clearly indicating that get method here. Get the post office details. We can search by postal pin code. The second one, based on the branch name, also we can search. Okay, get the post office details, search by post office branch name. Based on the branch name or based on the postal pin code, we can able to search for the information. If you want to search the information based on the pin code, we have to use this particular URL. That means this is the endpoint URL or this is the URI we have to use. Suppose if you want to search the information based on that branch name, then we have to go with this particular URI over here. Okay. So now here in this case here, we need to collect this information and then by using that get method, nothing but the method is get method. So just you have to specify that URI and here is the endpoint URL, and then we have to specify the name of the branch. Based on that branch, we can able to collect that branch details and we can able to represent. But whenever I'm invoking this API or whenever I'm invoking this web service is returning the postal department branch details in the form of JSON format. Okay, they're clearly indicating that it is indicating the JSON format. Postal pin code API returns the response in JSON format. They're clearly indicating that here. It is purely built upon JSON format response only. Status field in response is set to success or error message. Message field will return the message again is the request and the post office field will return the data. They have indicated three values over here, three fields over here. Now the status field. Status field is going to be indicating what is the status of this searching information, whether it is success or failure. And then second one is message. Message is indicating how many number of branches are available over here. Third field is post office. This is the field which is going to be indicating that what are the various details of the post office details information will be available inside that. Okay, if you want to get the details, then we have to use this post office keyword. Nothing but is the key. Based on this key, we can able to get these values over here. Remaining information I don't want here. Remaining information I don't want. Just I want to display the postal department branch details here. So that whenever if the returning that information in the form of this particular the JSON format, then how can we parse it? How can we convert it to our own type here? Okay, now let's see. For example, let's take one more scenario here. For example, I would like to use the weather map. So open weather map information. When you go to that weather map information, we can able to search for the weather map information based on that city. Based on the city name, we can able to search for the weather map information also. So whenever if you are using that weather map information, we can able to get the information over here. Now, it is returning the information in the form of like this. This is the weather map information. Here they have given that the city as London, but I don't want the London information. I want Hyderabad city information. Hyderabad, India. Okay, because Hyderabad city is available in two countries. One is in India, second one is in Pakistan. In Pakistan also we are having that same city name with the name Hyderabad. That's what here I want the city information of India. Okay, not the Pakistan's information. So now for that I'm indicating Hyderabad, comma India. So which is returning the result information? Nothing but here the weather details. These are the weather details of that Hyderabad, which is located in India. So which will be returning the result information in the form of the JSON format. So this is the coordinates information. Coordinates of Hyderabad. Okay, longitude value, latitude value, both will be available to you. Next, the weather information. This is the weather coordinates information. You will be having the ID. You will be having the domain and the description, icon. So this is the information is available. Now, after that, the base information, they're indicating the base information and the main information, temperature. This is the temperature, average temperature here, pressure value, humidity value, minimum temperature of Hyderabad for today, maximum temperature, and the visibility information, and the wind. When coming to the wind, the speed, it is indicating the speed information also, and the degrees, and the clouds information. They are indicating so much information over here. Now, in this case, we want that weather information. For that one, mainly we are going to be concentrating on the pressure, humidity, minimum temperature, and the maximum temperature. So they're indicating the temperature here. This will be available inside an object. This object is having that key called as main. Based on this key, we can able to fetch this information. We can get each and every temperature value we can show inside our Salesforce instance, or we can store inside my Salesforce instance wherever we want. In this case here, now this is the temperature information, minimum temperature, maximum temperature, 281.15. So now this temperature is in the form of what? What is this measurements over here? Kelvins. That already I told you here. Temperature can be getting measured in the form of either Fahrenheit, Celsius, nothing but centigrade, or Kelvins. Now temperature converter. We can go to the temperature. What is the temperature that we have collected? 281.15. This is the temperature here, maximum temperature for Hyderabad today. So now this is in the form of Kelvins. Select that Kelvins. I want to convert into Celsius. Generally, we are using that Celsius format, centigrade. So now it is indicating that 281.15 equals to 8. Okay. So now if you want to use in the Fahrenheit, then you can go with that Fahrenheit format also. For example, I'm going to be collecting that. Temperature minimum 279, which will be converting into that Celsius 6. Like that here, minimum temperature and the maximum temperature right now, we can able to collect that information also. Okay. So now in this case, this temperature information is going to be keep on updating inside this website. Okay. Inside this website, keep on, they're going to be updating for each and every fraction of 2 minutes or 3 minutes. They're going to be keep on updating that information inside this website. So by having the integration with this website, we can able to collect the details here. They're clearly indicating that. Now they're indicating that information whenever we are going to be collecting that data from this third-party web application. Okay, by having the integration, at that time we have to use that API. They are exposing one web service to you. Once you go to that APIs, they will be exposing the web services to you. Current weather data, the current information. So now we can able to get this information. They're indicating that the weather map information, this is the API response. Whenever we are calling this API by passing the geographical coordinates here. Based on the latitude and longitude values also we can able to fetch at that time the returning the response in the form of the JSON format. If it is a JSON response, this is the JSON response format over here. Okay, they're indicating clearly how the response format will be look like. They will be indicating clearly. Based on that, we need to collect this response, we need to parse into our own type. Then how can we parse? Okay, how can we parse this response into our own type? For that one, we are using a class called as JSON parser class. Okay, JSON parser class. JSON parser class is used to parse. Parsing is nothing but what? Converting the JSON format of response into our own type. We can able to convert the JSON format of response into our own type with the help of the JSON parser classes. By using the JSON parser class, we can able to convert the JSON format of response, and we can able to split each and every part, and we can able to store wherever you want. Whatever the operations you want, we can able to perform. That facility is available with the help of this JSON parser classes. Okay, in order to parse that content, that means to deserialize. Okay, to deserialize that JSON string into our own types, we are using that JSON parser classes. Then how can we use this JSON parser classes? Now let's see practically in this case. Okay, now as part of this JSON parser classes, we are having so many ready-made methods are available. By using those ready-made methods, we can able to parse the JSON content here. Okay, now let's see how can we do that. So let me go to a Salesforce instance. Now JSON parser. For example, I'm having a method static parse JSON content. Parse JSON content. For example, I'm having a JSON string. Okay, I'm having some product data is available with me. String product details. I'm having a JSON parser here. JSON content is available with me. So this is the JSON content, like as product code 1001, product name, like as Samsung TV, manufacturer, Samsung Incorporation, unit price, I'm indicating like as some 1,20,000, and then location, I'm indicating some USA or some Korea. So this is the JSON content that we have. So this is the JSON string that I'm having, nothing but simply one product information. I'm having a product information. This is the JSON content is available here. So this is the starting of that JSON format. This is the ending of the JSON format. And then have stored some product details. Product code, this is the value. Product name, this is the value. Manufacturer, and this is the value. Unit price, value. Location, Korea. This is my JSON string that I'm having right now. This is one product information. Now I want to parse. How can we parse this JSON content? Now let's see. Whenever we are going to be parsing this JSON content, first of all, we have to create the object of JSON parser classes here. Okay, JSON classes, JSON parser classes. How to use that? Now let's see here. Now, system dot JSON dot create parser. Okay, there is a method called as create parser inside the JSON class. JSON is a standard class which has been given by Salesforce, which is used to serialize and deserialize the content here. That means your Apex type to JSON string to Apex type we can able to convert by using the JSON class. As part of this JSON class, we are having a method called as create parser method, which is used to parse that content. Nothing but we can able to convert this JSON format of content into our own type. Where exactly the JSON string is available inside my variable called as product details here. We can specify. Okay, specify. So what it returns, it is returning the result in the form of system.json parser class. Okay, JSON parser class, like some p parser. Okay, I'm indicating product parser here, which will be returning the result in the form of JSON parser class. Okay, create parser is a method which is going to be preparing a parser functionality which is used to parse this content here. Okay, parsing this content. Parsing means what? Splitting the content and get each and every element separately here. Like previously, when you go to that email integration, whenever an email notification has been coming into my Salesforce instance, we are splitting that whole email content to the various small pieces. Like as to address into separate, BCC address into separate, CC address into separate, and then subject is separate, reply to separate, content is separate, and then attachment separate, binary attachments, so text attachments, everything we have made it as separate content. Then we have performed some operations. Like the similar way, whenever I'm passing that JSON content, okay, JSON string to my create parser class, now it is going to be giving the functionality to split this entire JSON parser, JSON string into, okay, to the various small pieces called as tokens. We can convert each and every the element available inside this JSON string into the various small token. Those are called as JSON token. Okay, those are called as JSON tokens. Token means nothing but each and every part. So like this is the key is a one token. Value is another token. This key is another token. Value is another token. This key is another token. Value is another token. Like that, each and every value we are going to be separating over here. Okay. Now, so for that one, we are using the help of JSON parser class. But in this case here, we are not only having that one element. There is one element. There is the second element. There is the third element, and there is the fourth element. Like that, multiple elements are available. So in order to iterate this one, this is called as that next token here. Okay, this is called as one token. This is the another token. This is the second token, next token. Like that, each and everything will be treating like as a separate token. I want to parse from starting to ending over here. Okay, so here we are going to be indicating. We are using that while loop. While p parser dot next token not equals to null. That means here, please iterate this particular while loop, okay, till the next token is not equals to null. That means up to the last, from starting of the token to this is one token. This is the second token. Key is a separate token, value is a separate token over here. And then, so now this is the key is a separate token, value is a separate token. This key is a separate token, value is a separate token. Like that, please iterate me, okay, from starting of this JSON string to till the last, okay, till the last. Okay, till the last element I would like to parse. I would like to iterate this one. From there, we need to collect each and every information here. So now what are the current token? This current token I would like to collect. If the current token is a field name or not, this is the field name, this is the value. Nothing but this is the key and this is the value over here. How can we identify the key and the value? For that one, we are using a separate enumeration called as JSON token enumeration. We'll see how to use the JSON token enumeration in tomorrow's session over here. How to parse this content, we'll see practically. Along with that, how to integrate with this, the postal pin code, we'll see practically in tomorrow's session here. Okay, how can we integrate with this third-party web service, and how can we get the postal details based on that pin code number, and how can we parse this content, how can we represent inside my Salesforce instance, we'll see practically over here. Okay, now. So don't miss that tomorrow's session, because tomorrow we'll see how to parse the JSON content, and then how can we integrate with the third-party system, how can we parse that response for JSON response JSON format, we'll see practically. Okay.